Alright, welcome back. In this video I'm going to be continuing with advanced modeling using Onshape. I've got my part opened up. This part includes some radiuses, some diameters. I've got some fillets in here. I am also going to use the project geometry tool to copy one side to the other. Alright, I've got Onshape opened up. I'm going to click Create, Document, label it whatever you'd like. I've got my three planes. I'm going to start a new sketch on my front plane. This indicates I'm in sketch mode. On my left hand side, I do like to turn these eyes off just so it's out of the way, and then begin by looking directly at it. I'm going to start with the bottom. The bottom has two circles. That first circle is a diameter 1.5. So I click circle, I click that center point. We always start on that center point. Again, 1.5. or 1.5. Then I've got another circle that's 1 3/8. While there is no setting to quickly switch it to radius versus diameter, what I can do when I enter it in is 1.375 or 1 3/8, multiply by 2, right? Because radius is half our diameter. Hit enter, and there's my circle. It does convert it for us. Then I've got a rectangle in here, so I'm going to use that rectangle tool and create a rectangle right through the middle. Notice that I haven't allowed it to touch anything or constrain anything. I'll do that using my dimension tool. From the back side here to the center of my circle is 3.5, 3.5, and then I have a distance from my left side to my center is 1. And my right side to my center is 1. Right? I'm not worried that this line is still blue. All I really need is this left-hand side. Right? In fact, I'm actually going to use the trim to trim out that left-hand side, or that blue line, sorry. Hit my green check. I like to work from my isometric view so I can see what's happening. I'm going to extrude my object. And my extrusion is right there at 3/8. And hit my green check. Alright, I'm going to rotate my object around a little bit. My next sketch is going to be this piece in here, so it's on my left hand side. Again, I'm going to start by using that rectangle tool from that bottom left corner. I'm going to dimension from that bottom corner to the center of what would be my rectangle in here at 1 3/8. So I could type in 1.375, 1 3/8, but if you're not familiar with the decimal conversion, you can type in 1 plus 3/8, and it converts it for you. Same thing here, right? So the width is 3/4 to the center. So my overall should be 1.5, or again, you can type in, I can type in 1.5, or I could type in that 3/4, 0.75, multiplied by 2, right? Because my distance in here is identified as radius. So the distance from my center to this edge is 3/4. I'm taking that 0.75 and multiplying it by 2. Hit enter, and there's my 1.5. With that said, I'm going to take a circle now from my center to my outside. And I have another circle that's a 1/2 inch right in the middle. 0.5. Alright, there's my left side. I'm going to hit, actually I'm going to come back and trim out that middle so it doesn't mess up any of my extrusions. I'm going to hit the green check. Again, rotate just slightly, extrude all three parts. I am allowing it to add, right? So I want it to go on my object. Notice it's changed, and my thickness is 3/8. There's my left hand side, but I need the same thing on my right hand side. So I'm going to do a new sketch on this right side. I'm going to use the project geometry to grab all of my original piece. I can hit the green check, click extrude. Again, I want it to add, so I'm going to go back onto my object, and I'm at the same extrusion, that 3/8. Alright, so I'm almost done. As long as I've got it in this point, I'm going to add these fillets. So I have a 3/8 radius fillet. It looks like I have 4 of them, one in here, and then these inside edges. So there's a fillet command. Where it says radius, I'm going to type in my 3/8, hit enter, and then I'm going to come down and select those edges. And hit my green check. Alright, almost done. Looks like the last thing I need to do is add this circle that's near the back. So I'm doing a new sketch here. It is a 1/2-inch circle, and it is aligned with my other circle. So it is 0.75 from my back and 1 inch from my left side. So I've got a circle in here. 0.5. I'll add a dimension from my back to my center. 0.75, again aligning with these other 2 circles. And it is already black, because you notice that when I did place it, it automatically picked up my center point. Right. I'm going to hit my green check, rotate it just slightly, click extrude, click my circle, switch it to remove, and hit my green check. And there is my part. Thank you.